You haven't played this.
No. No, I've not been
No.
over here for a very long time, actually. Like, what was the last
yeah,
thing?
makes sense. Going by foot. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't
I
venture
can
this
give
far.
this to you if you want to.
No. No. Oh yeah. I've just dumped my stuff in here.
And I would suggest reading through the book then.
Oh, there's reading? Oh no. Okay.
Yeah.
Speed read. Oh, the Terry rules and standard rules. So which rules are we playing?
I mean, we can do both. The standard one is the easier one because that's just basically
Okay.
throw as many times as you want.
And the
The other
lowest
one
score,
is not
yeah.
that easy, obviously. Then
Yeah. Oh, we'll do the standard.
sorry, I was flying there. I don't want to offend your religion or anything.
It's less of a religion, more of a cult following.
You want to start or shall I?
You start. And then
I start?
you know how to do this, so I can then copy you. This is where the maths and trigonometry comes into play.
Oh, close! Very close. 2 as well, nice. I mean, maths and trigonometry are fun, right?
Yeah.
So this one is
Oh, no.
actually fun.
Dear.
Yeah, exactly.
I guess there's two ways of doing this. What you could just go over the top, but
Yep.
that's less
The
fun.
fun way is using the slimes,
Yeah.
obviously. No.
That was less good.
Okay.
I
You're there.
didn't even make it to the slime.
Oh,
There we go. Is that 4?
that is 4.
I'll keep
I mean, I
snacking.
can-
I'll keep snacking.
I can borrow you some of my armor.
No, that's no. Oh, that was close. I might have to keep my inventory full.
Yeah.
I don't know how I didn't pick that up. That was so close. You've always got to go for the hole in one, even if you can't do it. Yeah, that was really bad. 3.
Oh, you got one of those. Sadly, the rule states that is a +1.
So that was 4 again.
That is 4 then. It was 3 for me, right?
3 for you. It was 3 until
should-
that thing
I
spawned.
should. Oh, super close. Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's down there. Oh, wow.
That was almost 1.
And on there,
Can he
and
do it? He's concentrating. He's using mathematics. And no, he failed. 2.
only just on the
Nice.
corner. Go. Oh no, nowhere near. Oh no.
Ah. No.
There we go. Okay,
Yay.
3.
Oh. 2.
Oh, that looked close. That looked very close.
Yep. But this is really a gamble right here because, I mean, there is a spread in where the Ender Pearl lands, or you're completely far off with the same aim. Ah!
No.
Oh no.
3. It's not gone well. Very complex redstone. Well beyond my capabilities.
That game is awesome though, is it?
That is really good.
Especially the slime block stuff and those
Yeah,
tricky bits there.
that's a really
It's
interesting
really
one.
creative.
Yeah.
Okay, I think now we can check
14.
14.
Is that right?
Oh.
I think I got a lot more than you. I think you did it in a lot less.
But that's... I told you before that I didn't hear the clicky sounds. Yeah, great. I think we have to do it again. Play again, I mean.
Yeah, we've got no choice.
Yeah.
There is only one way to find a winner,
Yeah.
and that's that.
Oh, how sad. No.
after that quite fun session with Marky playing some Ender Golf, it's given me an idea. A while ago we had a Streamathon on Twitch. Now if you don't know what a Streamathon is, basically it's 48 hours of every single alpha streaming back to back without any pauses. So an entire weekend of streaming. Now unfortunately, thanks to work, I wasn't able to do the last one. However, the next one is coming in a few weeks' time, and the theme for this Streamathon is the Games District. I'm slowly filling in all of this bit of water over here so that we can expand our land a little bit further back. I've got some big plans, especially for this river, but that's going to wait till later in this episode. Because right now, I want to go over to the Spawn Island, because that is where the Games District is, and I have an idea of what to build. I've got a few games which I want to make. However, I want to make one before the stream weekend so that there is something for people to play that aren't going to be building. So if you are going to come and watch the Streamathon in a couple weeks' time, you'll be able to watch a bunch of the other alphas, play some games, and build some games as well. I'll be building another game. I won't let you know what it is until the day. I have an idea of what to build first. And we need a small selection of... What? Chest fungus? Oh no. It's everywhere! It's literally every chest! Who could have done such a thing? Usually I would say I know who this was, but I don't. I actually don't know who this was. There's a few people that probably have cause to do it. They didn't touch this side though. I think we're going to have to clear out our chests and clean thoroughly to avoid this spreading any further. Why is there a crafting bench on the wall? No. Oh dear. It seems as though Marky's ship is being attacked. If only there was something we could do to stop it. Anyway, over this way is where we're going to be building our game. Now this build is incredibly cool. This is the Cluecraft Mansion. And if you don't know what that is, go over to Richard Thornton's channel and you can see how this was built and behind the scenes of a few things. It's incredible. It really is. Make sure, go down in the description. The link to his channel will be there. It is so cool. I'm yet to play, but I've seen others play it and it looks fun. I've been trying to think of ways I can build this, and quite simply, the game is Battleship. I could build a big dock with an actual battleship out here, but that would take an insanely long time. And I want this done before the stream weekend. So, I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to build it here, and then later on I can move it. But for now, I just want to build the game, and I think I should have enough supplies in here to actually build it. But to start with, it's actually fairly simple. All we need is these copper bulbs, mangrove, and some buttons. I have tried this, and the build is fine in creative, where you can fly. I haven't yet tried it in survival, where you can't, so it's big. It's big. And it's a board game, so yeah. Now that should be a 10 by 10. If you've never played Battleship before, it's basically a game where you've got to try and sink the other player's boats. Oh, I've built it too short. Now we just fill in all of it with copper bulbs. And these are going to oxidize, which is actually what we want, because then they look more blue, which is what we want, because it looks more like the sea. And the next thing is we need to decide which side is which. So the idea is, in Battleship, you have a board and you have your opponent's board. on this side, you will place your ships. On this side is where you guess theirs. So I think we use the left side for your ships and the right side for their ships. So you have I don't think I've brought the other buttons with me, annoyingly. It's actually a really, really simple idea. What you do is you grab your mangrove. The reason I use mangrove is because it's got a big hole in the middle. So to start with, these are our two ships. Now, so on the other side, they've got to guess where your ships are. So this is my board. I don't change this or I don't touch this at all until the game is complete. On this side, I've got to guess where their ships are. And you then have to place a button where you think it is and press the button. So over here, I know that there is a ship just here. So if I were to press this button on, it would come up over here as a hit. And eventually, once all 3 of those or all 4 of those have been lit up, your ship has sunk. And the aim is to sink all of the other players' ships before the other person. And how do you know when you have hit something? Well, you come along here and go, I'm going to guess this one. You press it. And if they say hit, because you've lit up the circle in the middle, you then change your black button for a red button to symbolize that you have hit something. It is an incredibly simple concept. And I spent way too long trying to make this better than it should have been, where this works perfectly fine. So as I said, the idea is that it's actually going to be out on a big dock over here. At some point, I will do that. Maybe I'm going to do that off camera because I just kind of want to tinker with it and make it work. But for now, this is perfectly fine. What we do need to do is make a bit of a platform around it. The other idea was that you just fill up this entire side with buttons, so that you can just go up to one and go, that one. That is the idea of my little Battleship game. We just want to tidy up the area a little bit, put some stands so people can watch, and put some platforms so you can actually reach the top layers of the board. Otherwise, it's not very useful at the moment. But for now, that will do. And with that, back to the base. I have been putting this off long enough, I think. It is time to build a river. Now, in the previous clip, I did say that this live stream event that we're doing is in a couple of weeks. It's actually going to be later this week as this video comes out. I've kind of got delayed on getting this video done, but we've still got a lot to do, so looks like I'm in for a busy few days. But the reason that I've been putting off doing this job is because it means filling up my base with TNT. What's the worst that can really happen? Hey, I'm sure I've put some of these trees in the complete wrong place in order to do this river. So I think we're going to have to readjust how some of them are placed and put them somewhere new. My idea is that I'm going to fix all the problems later. But for now, I just kind of need to get an idea of where the things are going to be. I finished filling in this area along here, and I now don't know where I want the river to run, because I could have it running all the way through and joining up to here, or I just don't know where I want to do it, and it's really awkward positioning. I think I've got to decide. I think I have to decide right now, because I've got to blow it up. Okay, I have decided it's going to be along here. This is gonna go so horribly wrong. Well, we might as well just get it done, and it's time to speed things up, and let's build. To be honest, of all the things that I have designed and then built, this must be the first one that has come out better than what I designed it as. These colours took me a long time to figure out what actually works and what doesn't. I think it does. It kind of works. And then having some of these plants in the middle, and then some seam grass and some pickles, and yeah, I think it all works perfectly. And now if we look at the map, we have actually made an island. The amount of times I've called this an island and it hasn't been, it is now. It is now separated, but not for long. There's still another little bit of the river to build going up here, because this water wheel is currently completely useless. So if we just continue the river coming through here and then merging up to this bit, that would make a bit more sense. And then this poor little house is on its own little island. I think the next episode is going to be full of bridges. I think that's the main thing that we now need, because there's no way to get across here other than jumping and swimming across the river to get to another portal. And I can hear skeletons everywhere. Are they all underneath me? But the river now continues all the way through across to over there, going into the main ocean. We've got this big plot of land, which is actually a frozen river. This is actually frozen river, which is a bit annoying because it's just going to keep freezing over and snowing no matter what I do. Now, an idea that somebody else on the server had was to place glass all the way up at build height, stopping any of the snow falling here. I don't know if that works, but I'm going to try it. One of the things that I really wanted to do, and it is starting to come out perfectly, is for each area to have its own unique feel, even though they're only a few blocks apart. Take, for example, this area here. It is chaotic. There's a lot happening. There's a wagon there, there's a stand here, there's roads, there's a campfire, there's trees. It's all hemmed in, and you've got the river going through here, which is blocking off everything in this area to this area. This area is just unfinished, so ignore that bit. This is much more open and cleaner, even though again it's not finished, but it's getting there. The farmland has a completely different feel to anywhere else around there, and I like it. I like having the different vibes, even though they are literally 20 blocks away from each other. But what we still don't have is a name for our village. So if you could think of anything, please let me know down below, because I really need a name for this place. It's currently unnamed village, and that simply won't do. But that will do for this episode. I've got quite a lot of things done in this video, and the base is all starting to come together, and in a few days' time we have got our Streamathon. So don't forget to go and check out Twitch at the weekend, and you'll be able to see all of the alphas live streaming the gaming district, including the new game that I'll be building that isn't Battleship, but I suppose it's time to go and design the game that I need to build. Or I could just leave it and make it up on the spot. I don't know yet. We'll figure that out maybe this week. Either way, that is going to do for this episode. So thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe as well. And until the next one, bye-bye.